tell us something about Sports Impact. And it's one of the initiatives you have always been involved. Tell us about what makes it so special.
Okay, so back in the early 2000s, a lady called Baroness Sue Campbell, who is the guru for sport in this country, and she is, she's got a book out called The Changemaker now, and she had just the impact she's had on sport in this country is just phenomenal. She was the reason we went from next to no medals in the Olympics to winning loads of medals. She was the person that transformed school sport, and the way she did that was she introduced, through government support and government funding and a government initiative, a thing called School Sport Partnerships. And the idea was that there'd be one hub site school in the borough or in an area that would take responsibility for the rest of the schools, and they would lead and drive sport in those schools. They'd have a member of staff in each secondary school that would be responsible for a cluster of primary schools. One of the real challenges at the time was that, as we know, most primary school teachers are women, and the nature of physical education up until fairly recently, last 20 or 30 years, was very team sport based, and a lot of women didn't like that. Probably 10-15% of women enjoyed or girls enjoyed the team sport element, but quite a lot didn't. And so you've got 85% of the population probably not enjoying it, and then all that population going into teaching primary schools, and primary school teachers generalists, so they have to teach the PE as well. So they weren't confident in teaching PE. They didn't like PE. If they felt a drop of rain, they said, let's do some extra maths. The number of hours that were of PE the PE was taught in school was very low, and so the target was that every school had to do 2 hours of PE, but alongside that we were going to make these teachers confident in teaching PE, and we were going to support them and help them to do that. And it was a brilliant transformative process that had some fantastic results. And then the direct funding to that was cut in 2011, the year before the Olympics, would you believe? So we had to become a traded service, so we had to sell our services to schools, but the schools had enjoyed the support so much that they felt they needed to continue with that. So Sport Impact was we were Isleworth Design School Sport Partnership, and then it became, we want to carry on doing that. So I've been doing that now heading that up for 17 odd years, and our philosophy is the same in terms of we want everybody to enjoy sport, we want everybody to have a chance at sport. In this role, have the opportunity to have a team of people that can go out and work with all of the teachers, so that all of the teachers have that philosophy and more children can develop. So we've trained, from the 2015 when we started doing evaluations, we've trained nearly 900 teachers, and of those 900 teachers, 99.5% have said that they have gone up a level in terms of confidence in teaching the subject. Now those 900 plus teachers are seeing 30 children every year, so the maths, if follow that maths through, hopefully those thousands and thousands of children are getting the benefit of that.